Hello people of PokeMoshPit, this is HELLO0709 uploading my first battle to the MoshPit. Today I have a battle against MadAsMoody, who is my Irish friend. We had this battle and I thought it was good, so I submitted it, and obviously by you seeing this it got accepted. So this is an NU battle, but I've got some things which I consider NFV. So he leads off with his Crookshanks, which is his Persian. I have a Sneasel, and I switch into my Probopass to take the fake out because I know Sneasel won't take a fake out very well, even though I do have Focus Sash, so I'll live it regardless. He's going for the taunt now, and I go for the Stealth Rock, so I don't really know what this Persian does. He goes for the U-turn now. I knew he would U-turn out, so I stay in, go for the Power Gem, and it hits his Lapras here. Which is good because it's super effective, but because I have no special attack EVs, because this is a wall, it doesn't do very much at all. So now I don't know what I'm going to predict, so I'm going to go into my Gardevoir. I trade his Water Absorb, which is good because he uses Surf, and it makes Surf useless, so I guess that's a good switch on my part. So now I'm going to go for the Calm Mind, predicting him to switch, but I don't know this set. So he goes for the Toxic, which is okay, I guess. So now I'm going to go for the straight out Thunderbolt because it's super effective, and he switches into a Noctowl, which is good because it's a super effective hit, and it will do just over half, so my next attack is going to kill it. Now, I'm unsure if he has a ground type on the team yet, so I'm going to go for the Psychic, just in case he wants to switch into a ground type, but he doesn't have a ground type, it turns out. So I end up taking out the Noctowl anyway. So now I'm losing health for Toxic, and he goes into his Crookshanks again. I know another Fake Out's coming, so I'll go back into my Probopass to take the Fake Out, and I take it very well. That might have been min damage, judging by the amount I did the last time. Now I'm predicting the Taunt, and I'm going to go for the Power Gem. And it will do a bit to the Persian, but it won't do a lot. So now he's going to go for the Switcheroo. I wasn't really predicting this, and he gives me a Focus Sash, which makes my Probopass kind of useless. I guess if he wants to go for like an Earthquake or anything, I can survive that, but it's not really useful in the long run. Now he has leftovers. So now I'm going to go into my Scarf Dodrio as he goes for the U-turn, which is fine by me because U-turn is great, and I must and I've got to like preserve the Focus Sash on Probopass now to make it useful. He goes into a Gramble to get the Intimidate, and now I'm going to go back into my Gardevoir to trace the Intimidate and to intimidate him so his attacks don't do as much. So he goes for the Body Slam. That will do quite a bit to my Gardevoir because it's specially defensive, I think. And Poison's going to be annoying as well. I'll go for the Will-O-Wisp here. I miss, and he goes for the Body Slam, and regardless of the crit, he does take me out, which is sad. So now I go back into my Sneasel, and he turns out he has two Intimidators because he has this Arbok, so I was just like, crap. And he goes for I go for the Fake Out, and that does nothing. So I'm thinking, I don't even know what this is, this looks very bulky. So I switch out, I go into Hitler, just because Steel type, and he goes for the Aqua Tail. I think it was actually a misclick on my part. I was going to go into Jojo, but I guess going into my Probopass was a good idea in the end, even though he did hit me with a Aqua Tail. So now he goes into Lapras as I get my Stealth Rocks up. Late game Stealth Rocks, because Pro, I don't know. So he goes to the Toxic, predicting my switch, but I don't switch, and I go for the Thunder Wave, predicting his switch, but I have no idea. So now I'm going to go for the Power Gem, because it's super effective, and because my Sash is broken and I can't get my health up anyway, I might as well just fodder my Probopass. And I keep going for and he gets Paralysis attacks, which is good on my part. And I learn here he has Heal Bell, so it makes this Lapras a bit more annoying. I don't know. So he goes to the Surf, and because I'm specially defensive, I survived that well. I didn't make this team properly, by the way. It's kind of like a team I threw together because he says, can you battle me in 10 minutes? So I was just like, oh, okay. So I kind of just made a team really quickly. So I'll go for another Power Gem, and that will do a bit after I paralyzed it. And he gets his Heal Bell straight off the bat here. He goes for Surf, and that will take out my Probopass. So now I don't have a wall on my team. but that's okay because I have some pretty fast Pokemon which can take out people. So now I'm going to Ekans, which is my shiny Dragonair. This Dragonair is somewhat more legit than my Pokesaft ones, my Pokesaft shinies, because it's RNG abuse. So I go for the Thunderbolt and take it out, which is very good on my part. Now he goes into his Persian again, and now I'll go to Eevee to take a Fake Out, because I didn't want anything else to take a Fake Out. And it does a bit, but I thought it would do more, because this is an Eevee. So I'll go for the Quick Attack, and because this thing's Life Orbed, it will take out his Persian. So my Eevee actually did something for once, because my Eevee usually comes in and dies. So now he gets the Intimidate off on my Eevee, and it's kind of... I don't want to switch out because I'm just foddering Eevee here. I just want damage on this Granbull because I know it's somewhat bulky. So he goes for Body Slam and takes out my Eevee, which is kind of sad, but Eevee did do something for once. So now I'm going to my Sneasel, forgetting that he had Arbok, and I go for another Fake Out. So that's bad on my part, so now I have to switch, and I'm going to switch into my Dodrio, and he goes for the Gunk Shot. I thought I would die, but I live on 69 HP, which is pro, and just to show him I have 69 HP, and to get his Arbok down a lot, I go for the Endeavour, which helps me out a lot, and he goes to the Aqua Tail, and that will take out my Dodrio. He gets his Black Sludge recovery here. So now I've got my Dragonair, which I know I can take out because this is Modest Natured Life Orbed. And he goes for the Gunk Shot and misses, which is kind of... I guess it's mattered because it would have done a large amount of damage to this thing. But this is basically GG because he has nothing to take this Dragonair. He goes into his... Granbull, which does a lot, and now his last Pokemon is an Ariados, and I go for the Fire Blast because I have Fire Blast on this thing, because why not? I go for the Fire Blast, and that will take out his Ariados. So good game, MadAsMoody. It was a bit short notice, I guess, asking for a battle. I just threw this team together. Thank you for Wild Chase, who uploaded my battle onto PokeMoshPitbeta. My channel, I hope, will be in the description, but it's amazing to be on here. So thank you for watching, people, and goodbye.